Hello everybody and welcome back to Noob or Not. This is John Chalant, but my friends call me JC. You are welcome to do so. What we're doing here is playing the avatars of Overwatch, and if you see me doing something noobish, then by all means let me know. But first things first, check out this Widow. Isn't that an awesome pose? Yeah, we're just hanging out before the game, talking to some friends of mine, and I'd like to thank all of my friends that helped me out here. Some of us carry some of us sometimes, and as you can see, I'm playing without the UI, and when that happens, they're probably carrying me most of the time. So thanks for putting up with me, guys, and we're having a lot of fun. Alright, so tonight, as with most nights when you see me doing these no UIs, we're in quick play. We're just kind of relaxing and practicing on some tunes, and everybody's trying out new things. So what we do is everybody picks something they want to work on, and we go out there and we kind of hold the point with our understanding of how the map works in general. And here I fail in keeping my bastion. The whole point of being Reinhardt this time was to guard my bastion. But I got so caught up in the flanking that I realized there's like 3 different tunes flanking us right now. So, you know, it's time for a switch. Counter-switching, right? So we want to do well. We don't want to just get steamrolled while we're practicing. So, hey, welcome to Noob or Not. I'm coming out with Winston. We're to give him a try. The idea here is I'll be able to dive the Widow. I'll be able to get the Tracer as she's zipping past me. It'll be a little bit easier on old JC here while he's trying to get things done. And I'll be able to put down a shield that surrounds rather than is just like in one direction. So that's why this switch was done, so we can kind of out-maneuver the flankers, or kind of trench in better against the flankers. And as you can see, well, first things first, you see that I've missed my jump. It was lined up perfectly, and I thought for sure I was going to go in there, but this jetpack, it doesn't always go where I think it's going to go. Anyways, we're just holding the point, and we're not even letting them through the first gap. So it's that kind of night anyways, right? So it's a good opportunity for us to practice. Perhaps the other team is practicing as well. I mean, it's still going to try to match us up with people that are as good as us. And believe me, there are times when I'm getting my butt handed to me. Finally make it up there. And now we play the waiting game. Surely somebody's going to come up through one of these doors, and I'm going to have the funnest time of the match. There it is. Let's go get her. Oh, she zips back and teleports all the way back there. I'm not gonna. Oh, but here's a Reaper. Maybe I'll get. Oh, nope. Now they know I'm in here. My Mercy's in here. If Mercy's in here, nobody's down there healing, because I'm pretty sure Mercy was the only healer. And we're, like I said, we're just all practicing new things, and that's okay. Now, how noob is this? What we're doing? Very noob. Look, that's our healer peppering the back line with her pistol to build her ult. Can you believe it? So in here, we'd probably get wrecked. The whole team would probably come in from the spawn down the hallway that's to my right, as you're looking at the camera now. Let me see if I can get this. I totally failed my rocket jump there, but hey, Genji, let's stop him. All right, so that worked out all right. But yeah, we're still holding them. We're still holding them at this point. I got the jumping down. I'm like, yeah, all right, I got this jump down. I know the angles I need for this one. And there's Mercy again. They would come through this doorway, charge up here, and just wreck us if they were a well-coordinated team. But perhaps they're not, you know, or perhaps they're new people, but I don't think they were. And here we are, defending over and over and over again on this point. I don't think we fall back a little bit. We're going to, spoiler alert, we kind of decide that let's fall back and see if we can get them to a different pinch, because eventually we're going to screw up anyways. So some of us are falling back and some of us aren't, and now I think this is the moment where we're all regrouping to what should be the better pinch. Not out here. Out here is kind of dangerous. It's a good sniping location, so I'm going to take care of my sniper for a second. But the better place would be around the corner, 2 turns from the final push into the molten area, whatever that might be. So to what would be my right, the corner that's on my right, that's the one I like to defend at. This one's kind of unusual to defend at. Widow's up there. I want to go get her, but I want to get healed up first. So I get a little healed up, and oh, my tunes go down, and then I see my Mercy's under attack, so I go try to chase down that Genji and get him out of there. But there's our Bastion, taking care of business. Not a problem. Reapers gets behind me and puts me down, so now I got to come out of spawn. Now here comes a little sequence of events. I don't know what to say about that, but it happened. You know, sometimes you miss the jump, and this time, and my teammate, are you okay back there? Yeah, I'm gonna be fine. So I get back out here, and I'm concerned that they might not have made it. By the way, this little room right here is a nice little hidey hole for a teleporter or a shield generator. They rarely find them there. So now I'm going to go dive the back line again. I see the Reinhardt's just coming out, so that means they changed. Probably the Roadhog, if I'm not mistaken. And we are going to get behind him. So I'm waiting for him to make the turn, and there's a Lucio, and I can't help myself. I'm on the Lucio. So I'm working him, and I'm behind him, and suddenly it feels like Pharah, I think, maybe on me, or Symmetra. And I get shot. I tried to jump up, didn't make it. And now I'm trying to jump up again because I thought when you get full res that all your abilities reset also, but apparently they don't. And then I got caught in a situation behind the load. But that's okay. You know, my healer apologized to me. Didn't need to, because I know the main purpose of the res was to get everybody else up in front. I'm kind of playing out of position, as many of us are during this game, and that's kind of new. But, you know, we're here to have fun. Like I said, we're trying out new builds, trying out new things, and trying out new strategies. They're not going to work at the highest of highest levels. But, like, for example, there's a Symmetra trying to get in there on the left side. No doubt putting up turrets and is eventually going to put up either a teleporter or a shield generator. One would presume that would be a good place for a shield generator. For sure, a shield generator anywhere around here, you know, is a good place for a shield generator. But a teleporter there would be kind of cool, because then you could kind of wipe and then come right back out from behind a little bit, because there's a little space behind there, you know, as you've seen. Here I died and come back out again, and the payload's gotten real close. I'm a little surprised by this, and let me go shake this Lucio off, get him off the payload. All right. All right, so he's down. I'm going to try to stop this Pharah before she justices too many people. Get up on the high ground, looking for that Widow. I don't see her, but I see that Symmetra. And Symmetra sees me. So let's go over here and visit with Symmetra and see if there's anything in here we can blow up, right? So let's get rid of that turret. I'm looking for the shield generator or the teleporter, thinking that she's done it. Is my body so wide that I can't get hit by that? I think I make it. To me, it looks like I make it. Oh, look at me, lucky me. Reaper doesn't see it coming. He never knew, never had a chance. And then I come back out because they've also forgot about me. Symmetra, if you're working on somebody, I always say if they run, you've won. So don't chase. You know, that makes sense not to chase. But be mindful that where they're going or if they're coming back. And certainly don't try to, like, run in front and not look sideways and strafe to kind of look into both doors to see what was going on there. But, you know, this isn't about what they may or may not have done right or wrong. They might have known I was there, and somebody else might have said they were going in to get me, but... Oh, I made it again! At this point, I'm getting kind of happy. I hear the shield generator go up, so I'm looking for her. Is she over there? Is she over here? Well, there's the Reinhardt. He's throwing his shield. I know I hear it. And I'm, like, looking around, and sure enough, there it is. All right. She put down a turret. She saw me. I was going to try to let her run around and go wherever she was going to go, but she clearly looked up and saw me. I was just going to drop in here, clear her all of her turrets, and then go get her shield generator. So... regrouping, they're protecting something. I'm thinking it's in there. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to whack at that Pharah real fast just to see if I can get that guy out of the way, that Junkrat out of the way, and then, oh, okay, there it is, so I'm going to beat on this thing. By the way, Winston's ult, I'm not a big fan of the fact that it's not a science ult or an intelligence ult. It's a raging ult. I love the fact that you could get knocked back by him. As you know, longtime viewers of the show know that I'm a big freak of the environmentals. I love them. So I love that. But there's a lot of times where I think, man, his ultimate is like not very usable. But maybe I'm not doing something right. Like I can't beat somebody up, right? I can beat somebody up. I can knock them up in the air. Still going after the shield generator, trying to keep them busy. You know, if they're working on me back here dealing with their shield generator, they're not advancing the payload. So that's what we were talking about. It's a noob thing for me to go way out there and do that. I'm telling you right now. But we were talking about it in game chat and in voice chat, and you know what? That's like one of the first things you can do that is not noob. Talk to your teammates. So the whole team is communicating, and they're saying, yeah, go ahead. We've got this part covered, and okay, we've got this part covered, and people are manipulating and moving themselves and positioning themselves so they don't get, you know, in a problematic place should something happen to me, like dying repeatedly while I'm keeping them busy trying to stall the game. All right? So, I mean, that's the object. I know a lot of people play this game like a Call of Duty shoot 'em up, right? Like a first-person shooter where you're just out to vanquish as many foes as possible. But this is an object, you know, an objective game. So you got to play the objectives, man. And that's what I do, however I do it. And I don't think that's noob. I think that's pretty good. So this match is winding down. It winds up. I wanted to clear this so my Junkrat buddy can go in there and take care of business. They came in with an ult and a Lucio ult, a Pharah ult and a Lucio ult, but it was for naught. Thank you very much for playing, guys. But look, their Reaper was the play of the game. Let's take a look at OP Bunny. OP Bunny coming around to the back. Oh, there's Widow. Widow doesn't know it's coming. Widow down. Oh, no, Mercy tried to help Widow. That was a foolish thing to do. Never fly into danger. And then, of course, I believe that was me. Of course he was the play of the game, because I was dead in it. But once again, ladies and gentlemen, no card, no vote. They were robbed. At least the Reaper should have gotten a card. Anyways. My friends, that's about all the time I've got, clearly. I hope you've enjoyed this. What do you think? Was I a noob for playing on Winston and just stalling the back line? Are there better things to do with Winston? Or with its ultimate especially? Let me know. Please leave a comment below. Let me know what I can do to be better. because that's why we're all here, to help each other get better. And if you'd like to play with me sometime, hit me up. Until then, bye-bye.